7-year-old Caleb had never been to Maine. He was born and raised in Arizona, but he swore he had lived in a blue house, on a street that didn't show up on any map. He talked about it constantly, the creaky stairs, the green mailbox, the woman with long red hair who tucked him in every night. His parents thought it was just a made-up story, until he started waking up, with dirt under his fingernails, every single night. When asked why, Caleb said, "I was trying to dig out again, like before." His mom asked, "Before what?" And Caleb whispered, "Before I died there." That's when the nightmares began, screaming about fire, being locked in, scratching the walls. Caleb began drawing that same blue house over and over, always with blackened windows, and a shadow watching from the upstairs room. His father, an ex-Marine, didn't scare easy, but even he couldn't explain the way their lights would flicker every time Caleb talked about the woman with red hair. One day, Caleb got sick, delirious, muttering in his sleep. His fever spiked to 104, and in his haze, he kept saying one thing: Maple Hollow, Maple Hollow, Maple Hollow. They thought it was nonsense, until his mother searched it. There was no current town by that name, but in the 1940s there was, a logging village in rural Maine, wiped out in a massive fire in 1949. All 17 homes burned to the ground, only one child was never accounted for, a boy named Peter, age 7. They found an old black and white photo. The boy looked exactly like Caleb. Same birthmark on the neck, same slight limp in the left leg, same haunting stare. When they showed Caleb the photo, he didn't blink. He just said, "That's me, that's the house, that's where she kept me, before the fire came." No one believed it, until they took a trip to the old town ruins, now just forest and ash. Caleb walked straight to where the foundation would have been, and said, "She's still here, waiting." Later that night, their rental car wouldn't start, their phone batteries drained, and Caleb stood in the woods, smiling. He whispered, "She remembers me too." If you just felt a chill down your spine, smash that like button, tag someone who needs to hear this, and comment, "I remember," if you're ready for the next one. Because the next story, she was born blind, but remembered a past life, where she watched herself die.